Okay, so I'm going to explain blood pressure auscultations. So normally you pump up, when you're doing a blood pressure, you'll pump up the cuff to where the vessel is fully occluded. So you can see that right here, and there's going to be no blood flow because there's no pressure gradient going this way. And then once you're slowly releasing the pressure, once you get to the point that's, slightly below the systolic blood pressure, then a pressure gradient is created, and all of a sudden the blood can flow. The reason why you hear the sound is because the blood vessel is still slightly impinged, and that creates, it goes from laminar flow to turbulent flow. And turbulent flow is noisy, kind of like how whitewater rapids are noisy. So that's why you start to hear the sound once you hit their systolic blood pressure. Now let's go to diastolic blood pressure. So the blood vessel is, when it's in systole, the heart's in systole, it's pushing out about 120 millimeters of mercury. But then even when it's in diastole, it's exerting a pressure, an exterior pressure about 80 millimeters of mercury. So if the blood pressure cuff is pushing in about 80 and the blood vessel's pushing out about 80, then there's going to be no indentation. It's just going to be a nice straight blood vessel, and that's going to stop the turbulent flow, and it's going to resume in a laminar flow. And laminar flow is silent, so that is the reason that the sound disappears when you release the pressure and hit the diastolic blood pressure.